This week on Enya Don't Stop, we're in Chicago with the youth arts organization Kuumba Lynx. RodStarz hits the streets to talk to the people about Chiraq. And we have the legendary MC Juice on Rooftop Live. While in Chicago, we had the opportunity to build with the youth arts organization Kuumba Lynx. They're doing amazing work in the community, providing arts and cultural programming for young people to be off the streets and into something positive. Let's hear from some of the youth participants and some of the leaders in Kuumba Lynx.
Kuumba comes from the Nguzo Saba. It means creativity, which is a part of the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. Lynx it has a double meaning. It means obviously community and linking together, but it also represents the lynx, the wild cat, which happens to be a really small cat but has this really big roar. So the motto is link together with a mighty roar.
Well, I think that when we first started KL, we knew that we were coming from disenfranchised families. We were mad young and didn't really understand what that meant, but we found ourselves recreating family, day after day. And so being in a space like this where your daddy might not be around, or you staying with your grandmother or what have you, or you're traveling really far to get to a place that makes you feel comfortable, it's only natural that we accept sort of those community roles.
In Chicago, when you don't have that much support in the schools, you gotta find a different outlet. And a lot of times, as a young black man, an outlet is not like places like these. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's out in the streets. So, just coming here, it's like a different outlet.
Kuumba Lynx is important because it has poetry and breakdancing, which is actually positive. And there's a lot of negativity in Chicago, so Kuumba Lynx is something that brings positive.
I like rapping, and they have classes where you can rap.
Since there's a lot of negativity here, this is like a positive place where kids could start learning dancing and start doing graffiti for good things.
We do murals and paint walls so we can show that you can express drawing not by just putting something on the paper.
People just think that it's all these rowdy black and brown kids, just shooting up everybody. But it's the systems that create this, and it's the systems that put them where they are. So our job is to educate everyone else on how this system is wrong and how we got to change it and how we got to go against it and how we have to find better outlets than, being in the street, you know what I'm saying? So just doing that and being positive towards everybody else.
I think it's really unique that we have this opportunity to have these youth really school us on the things that are important to them, and then finding connections that are global, and having them go through the process of critical thought, critical dialogue, research, and then their God gift of writing and putting it all together and producing some pieces that can, rock a community event or rock the White House.
Kuumba Lynx on 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. Kuumba Lynx!
We here by the Logan Square Eagle, and we asking people today about the term Chiraq. Why y'all think Chicago is being called Chiraq?
It was given that term because one period of time when the war was going on, Chicago dropped more bodies than they did over there.
A lot of the leaders are locked up, and there is no structure. Ain't nobody out here guiding these young boys, so they're out here doing what they want to do. To be honest with you, with no type of guidance, no type of structure, no type of, it's all independent.
I lost a lot of friends, I lost a lot of sisters, I lost a lot of cousins, and I lost my compadre, rest in peace. My other friends.
I live in Humboldt Park. People here there's families all over the place, right, that get affected by that hard. Their son's gone, somebody's father's gone, and just to put this little thing over it, people that are not from Chicago be like, oh, that's Chiraq over there. It's not cool, I don't think.
We're put on spotlight, you know what I mean? Chiraq don't have to be Chiraq if the correct resources come in. But what you see is a situation where they emptied housing projects, bro, with no retention plan. They just dumped them in the communities. Now you're looking at a bunch of individuals who can't get a job, felonies, this and this, and they got to find a way to eat.
Growing up and shit, you know, you right here, the Eagle, the Circle. You got fucking Maniacs there, Always there, Kings there. You got fucking hoods everywhere. I mean, shit, calm down. It got better. You know, gentrification, obviously the white people moving in.
I honestly don't know anything about the violence that's going on, like, currently in Chicago. I believe that violence generally is a problem and that it's something that the whole community needs to work on together and is usually caused by some sort of social injustice that's going on and people that are working to correct it.
It's the same as Cali, man. All around the world, it's the same song. You know, everything's the same. That's how man is. That's how it's gonna be. Can't change it. You know, it's not that bad though. You know, it's not that bad. It's same shit.
This is a prosperous city. We got everybody this and this, movie stars and whatnot coming in, but we lost what, in the past 5-6 years, we lost about what, 18% of our population. It's designed, if you don't have money, you got to go. That's what you're seeing right now before your eyes. It's all about money.
For me, it's an honor. Right now, we in Chicago with a legendary MC Juice. I gotta tell you, bro, when I was a shorty, I used to stay up, you know what I mean, listening to WNUR on Sunday nights just to catch, you know what I'm saying, you freestyling, you know what I mean? So it's crazy to have you here with us. You can't talk about Chicago hip-hop and not talk about MC Juice, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, there's been a new wave in the last couple years that has put a crazy spotlight, you know what I'm saying, on this, you know, beautiful city and the music that's coming out of it. We want to kind of hear who you feeling and you know, just about the whole scene that's been coming up.
It's an honor to see that the art form got spread. I stopped doing the art form for a minute because I was feeling like nothing else could come out that was inspiring me, and people were saying, well, you need to inspire people. But when I really checked the scene, there was a lot of cats here that were inspiring me. I think Vic Mensa, that's a young cat that I mess with, my boy Caleb James. I mess with these cats, Save Money cats. Like I heard Saba today, I had never heard him. He bugged me out, Add 2. These are cats that I feel like are gonna pioneer the movement. They're gonna move it forward, and I'm honored to watch the history while we live in it, and hopefully them cats will be willing to do something with me so I can spread their word to my people and so on and so forth.
Now, you know we gotta talk about battles, you know what I'm saying? Because if there's any historic battles that I look up to and seen, it's battles involving Juice and just Juice doing his thing on a freestyle tip. But the battle scene is a little bit different now. What are your views on some of these battles that's going on today?
Well, it is different. Obviously, when we came up doing it and it was real tight, you had to come off the top, you had to freestyle, you had to rap to a beat. You never knew who you were gonna battle. It was just crazy. Now it's like you get to script it, you get a lot of time, you know who you're gonna battle, who you're gonna rap against. The only thing that I have a problem with about it is a lot of those cats think that people who come from my generation can't compete with what they do, and I just want to say it's absolutely not true. Anybody who want it could come get it any way you want. If you need 6 months, I need 6 minutes. If you want to write, I'm Shakespeare. Whatever you want to do, you can make it happen. That's my only problem with it, is I feel like there's a lot of arrogance that comes from being able to prepare for somebody for 6 months. That, to me, isn't impressive. What's impressive is showing that people from different generations can make it happen. So I would love to be the same Juice I was when I was doing that. So I'm taking offers.
Chicago was popping, and you don't stop. For the fans that keep my name buzzing on the daily, yo, they buy every download. Ain't afraid to pay me for the rapid fire spits or the crazy flow. When I drop, I'm usually not on pop radio. For those that understand the mystery but never ever get it confused, you need to always know your history. You love niggas that grace the stage with mastery and flow exquisitely, live show specifically. This is what it has to be. In rap, our history so full of tragedy and misery. Gravity is missing me. In other words, I can't fall. The main reason for that? Well, cause I ain't y'all. With that said, I play the wall like a fat head. Plus the flow wholesome, I'm out to get that bread. Juice bust like 3 texts. I go 12 rounds and stay unmarked like a D-Tech. And just think you ain't heard the best of me yet. So time to take a deep breath, get your feet wet. I'm already ill, why try and be best? Nigga, I pick up that mic like Ryan Seacrest. Plus you know how I defeat stress. Chillin' with a fee, yes. And a B freshly rolled, that's me, yes. I am the best. Who got it locked
rock from the shot to the PJs, nigga. Now who can rock a stage with me? Who them dudes that came with me? Okay, now tell them who you came to see. All my niggas, show some love for me. Now who can rock a stage with me? Who them dudes that came with me? Okay, now tell them who you came to see. Chicago, show some love for me. I got cats that keep telling me juice, shot hearing ya. Others say I fit the legendary criteria. My flow pretty as bitches from Liberia, trying to get the paper like niggas in Nigeria. When hip hop get wounded, I carry her. I'm like a goalie and this is my area. My flow deadly as the country by Syria. Bump this when you got a couple nice beers in ya. See, I was taught don't speak until spoken to, and coming back is only something that a pro can do. I'm like college, I was open to, and that's when the right knowledge starts soaking through. So Midwest for the G's, West Coast for the blue. Invest in some keys, they'll float me a few. Fresh off the boat in Peru. Ooh, so if I do rap about it, am I doper than you? Well, either way, I'm doper than a few. I must be, and you don't wanna see me off the top, nigga, trust me. Pull a gun and have that ass stepping like a Dusty. To clarify, that's an old record, don't rush me. I take my own sweet time like Mrs. Butterworth's. I love grandma, nigga, she had my mother first. I swear every time I cut a verse, I'm so advanced, I'm feeling like it's gotta be another earth. Now who can rock a stage with me? Who them niggas that came with me? Now tell them who you came to see. All my niggas, show some love for me. Now who can rock a stage with me? Who them dudes that came with me? Okay, now tell them who you came to see. All my niggas, throw some love for me, Jay.